all the e-commerce brands suffer from the following problems. Either your customer acquisition costs are rising, getting the same amount of customer costs you more. You blindly update your store all the time. You don't know if the changes have positive impact in the conversion rate, revenue per visitors, or negative impact on the average order value, LTV, and everything like that. This is because what doesn't get measured doesn't get better. If you don't know if your CVR is getting down, if you implement it directly on your Shopify store, you're only gambling, and that's not how things work. Your store's visitors are not, even if you're spending more amount of the bidding platform, which is Facebook ads, it's all of the bidding platform. If you spend more, you will get more customers, and even if you land some customers on your website, they're not converting. So it's not the problem on the ads level, it's actually the problem on your store level. So you can't the fourth problem that I want to talk about is you can't get a good returns on paid ads. You're making just enough to keep your ads running. And the fourth and the fifth one, you're not profitable, or not as profitable as you want. You can't see the light at the end of the funnel. This is where we will help you how you can scale without having to buy more traffic. So this is what happened. This is just a rough overview, and then I will talk about how our process of research happens on a scale level. So if you want to scale without buying more traffic, we run few tests. Some tests get runs on the PDP, product detail page, or you can say product pages. Other tests get runs on the collection page. Let's suppose if you have a collection page, we wanted to do filters, to optimize the filter. We notice on the session recording and everything like that. We will talk about the research in the next phase as well. If there's another task that we want to talk about, if you want to talk about cart rover tasks, or the cart page tasks, or the checkout page tasks. But these are some tasks that I want to talk about. And we run this task and we analyze these tasks, and we find out that some tasks get won. Like these are the results of each task: one task, second task, and third task. And just one task got loose, and we don't implement it on the Shopify store, so it doesn't get measured. It doesn't help us in the long term. Obviously, who want to implement the loose test on the website? So we keep the losing test and learn from it, like what happened on the average order value, why it got lost, and everything like that. So the first test that we run help improve the conversion rate by 3%, the revenue per session by 6%. The second test, actually we lost the test run for around, let's suppose, 13 to 14 days, and it lowered the average order value by -7%. So it actually, we lose some money, but we don't implement it as we don't hard code it on the website. So this doesn't compound. But only these two compound over the growth of 12 months. This is where you will make most of the money. And these kind of stuff, if you buy more traffic from the website, more traffic from the ads levels, then these compound over time. Now let's talk about how things happens on what does actually CRO do. So A/B testing is like, we uplift the conversion rate, we uplift the AOV, average order video, CLTV, customer lifetime value, aka making your website more profitable, and decrease the bounce rate and abandoned cart rate as well. So let's talk about what actually CRO does for your brand as well. So from the ads level, let's suppose if you have 500,000 users per month, and we divide the traffic. So each version, this can be 3 variations, but we are only taking 2 variations right now. So 100% traffic come here from the A/B testing tool. A/B testing tool, we use Intelligent. Intelligent divide the traffic from a ads level to a website. This is the controls, which means the original one, which happens here, and then the variant, which happened here. Now, I want to give you a case study of what I did for a bad niche brand. This was the control in which the conversion rate was -1%, and the revenue per visitors was 5.65 pounds RPV. After 1 to 3 weeks, we will have enough data to validate this, and then this is what happens. We added the estimated shipping date delivery after the CTA and after the payment icon, and that helped the brand improve the 11% conversion rate and 5.88 revenue per visitors. The annual incremental revenue, which was projected if they have the same amount of traffic, which was close to £1 million. And this is the screenshot of how things happen. 11% improve in the conversion rate, 4.18% in the 4.18% in the revenue per visitor. Monthly incremental revenue was £31,000. If you multiply it by 12, you will get this much revenue per month. So this is what the case studies help from. The conversion rate improved by 11.69% and went from 1.1% to 1.12%, and the RPV improved by 4.3%, which you can see as well as here. Now, if you check on the comparison side, this is how the orders, this is a high average order value. The control got 269 orders, and the variation got 302 orders. This is how the revenue impact happened. This is how the conversion rate happens. But the RPV was super statistically significant. Now, let's talk about what other tests how did we come up with this actual idea? So, aka how to do research. The research happens because of few reasons. There are two methods that we do basically research. One is quantitative research and other is qualitative research. So quantitative is what the numbers actually say about your brand, and the qualitative what customers what numbers say about your brand and what customers say about your brand. So quantitative is basically numbers. You can use heat map data, you can use Google Analytics, and you can use session recording. For the qualitative side, we use review mining, Facebook comments, YouTube comment, Reddit, post purchase surveys, email surveys, and you can name it, like whatever the customer can use your brand. We can use Facebook ads comment sections, we can use Reddit conversation, what is happening, we can use YouTube comment section, what are happening on the competitor side, we use competitor reviews as well, like what is happening there as well. The most impactful for the conversion rate optimization program is qualitative research, that this one will make you most of the money. So now let's talk about it. Okay, where should I start? Like, if you own a brand, where should I make the most amount of money? Abdullah, if you're going to help me, how things will go like. So this is what I ask every client to do, this kind of stuff. Start from the top of the page and end of the funnel. End of the funnel, you will get most of the traffic, what is happening there. Top of the page, you will see 100% visibility on the screen size, like what is happening on the screen size, because 100% visibility happens because this section, so if somebody lands on your website, it's 100% visible, so you have to optimize this to the max level. End of the funnel, you can start testing checkouts, you can start testing on the cart drawer, and then you can start testing with announcement bar, a PDP collection page, and that's where less thing will happen. So let's talk about some other tests as well that we have implemented for the bad niche brand. We added review testimonial that helped the conversion rate by 1.13%, statistical significance 91%, and then if we talk about another brand, we added image slider here that helped in the conversion rate by 3.16%, revenue per visitor by 1.31%. This is how the statistical significance look like, 31%. If we talk about this brand, we tested multiple headline tests that actually came from the review mining. So this headline help in the revenue per visitor conversion rate help in 9.49%. The revenue per visitor help in 14.56%, which make around 100,000 pounds monthly incremental revenue. This was a huge win for this client. This is how things look like. Statistically significance headline ancient was 85% on the CVR, it was 85%. On the RPA or revenue per visitor, it was 85%. If you talk here, this is where the data happens. So if we talk about another test we did for the same brand, we added, this was we noticed that a lot of our competitors were using our product and they were stealing a lot of the stuff. So we added be aware of fake rescue, user authentic natural ingredients. So this helped the conversion rate by 3%, revenue per visitor by 2.9%, and everything like that. Statistically significant speaking, it was 89% statistically significant. If we talk about the cart page to the cart drawer, we changed from the cart page to the cart drawer, that help in the revenue conversion rate 2.18% and revenue per visitor 1.16%. That was statistically significant as well, 77%. If we talk about this brand bestsellers and everything like that, if we talk about these case studies as well, if we talk about I have so many case studies that I wanted to show you. If we talk about this case study, we added a sizing guide which was from the post purchase surveys. It helped the conversion rate by 13% and revenue per visitor by 17%, and it was 96 and 95% statistically significant. So you can see the order difference between each variation. So if we talk about this one, another variations in which we added, let me actually see what we did here. Now what we did. Oh, we added estimated shipping delivery time, which was here as well. Sorry about that. So we added 3 variations, and it was actually a winners on the exact that as well, which was 93% statistically. This help a lot in the revenue per visitor. This help a lot in the conversion rate as well. So if we talk about this test, we tested something on the mobile menu. We added a become a VIP member that help in the conversion rate by 4.11% and revenue per visitor by 6.46% as well. That if we talk about the order difference, the control was getting 1.91% and the variation A was getting this percentage as well. If we talk about the this store as well, we added something on the checkout page. We added some scarcity as well that help in the revenue per visitor by 10%. This is the order difference. This one is another which added circles here on the collection page. This is how the order difference look like. 11% improving the conversion rate, 10% in the revenue per visitors. If we add some kind of scarcity here, that help in the conversion rate as well. If we talk about the UGC section, that help in the conversion rate by 10.7%. If we talk about this brand as well, we help in this was a winner on the mobile device, and this is all about if you compare this kind of sections as well. I've been doing this for the past 5 years and 6 years. So let me know if you want to book a call with us. We can talk about how you can make more money without having to buy more traffic. Thank you.